sombrero that he had worn for years. Confident of his disguise, he affected astonished indignation. "I guess you've made a mistake in your man," said he. Lambert told him with polite firmness that there was no mistake. "I know your voice in the dark. I've got reason to remember it," he said. He got the warrant out with one hand, keeping the other comfortably near his gun, the little handbag with its riches between his feet. Kerr was so vehemently indignant that attention was drawn to them, which probably was the fugitive cattleman's design, seeing in numbers the chance to make a dash. Lambert had not forgotten the experience of his years at the Kansas City stockyards, where he had seen confidence men and card sharpers play the same scheme on policemen, clamoring their innocence until a crowd had been attracted in which the officer would not dare risk a shot. He kept Kerr within reaching distance, flashed the warrant before his eyes, passed it up and down in front of his nose, and put it away again. "There's no mistake, not by 1,000 miles. You'll come along back to Glendora with me." A policeman appeared by this time, and Kerr appealed to him, protesting mistaken identity. The officer was a heavy-headed man of the slaughterhouse school, and Lambert thought for a while that Kerr's argument was going to prevail with him. To forestall the policeman's decision, which he could see forming behind his clouded countenance, Lambert said, "There's a reward of $900 standing for this man. If you've got any doubt of who he is or my right to arrest him, take us both to headquarters." That seemed to be a worthy suggestion to the officer. He acted on it without more drain on his intellectual reserve. There, after a little course of sprouts by the chief of detectives, Kerr admitted his identity but refused to leave the state without requisition. They locked him up, and Lambert telegraphed the sheriff for the necessary papers. Going home was off for perhaps several days. Lambert gave his little satchel to the police to lock in the safe. The sheriff's reply came back like a pitched ball. Hold Kerr, he requested the police. Requisition would be made for him. He instructed Lambert to wait till the papers came and bring the fugitive home. Kerr got in telegraphic touch with a lawyer in the home county. Morning showed a considerable change of temperature in the frontier financier. He announced that, acting on legal advice, he would waive extradition. Lambert telegraphed the sheriff the news, requesting that he meet him at Glendora and relieve him of his charge. Lambert prepared for the home-going by buying another revolver and a pair of handcuffs for attaching his prisoner comfortably and securely to the arm of the seat. The little black bag gave him no worry. It wasn't half the trouble to watch money when you didn't look as if you had any. As a man who had swindled people out of it and wanted to hide his face. The police joked Lambert about the size of his bag when they gave it back to him as he was starting with his prisoner for the train. "What you got in that alligator, Sheriff, that you're so careful not to set it down and forget it?" Chief asked him. $16,000, said Lambert modestly, opening it and flashing its contents before their eyes. End of chapter 24.